Hey y'all, I know this is kind of rude, huh? I think this is a share bag, but you know what? Mm-mm. Joan, I sure will be glad when this pandemic gets contained and you and your aneurysm part ways. I need some females to hang out with. How y'all doing? It is the 2nd of January. One more. I keep them in the refrigerator and I really like the crunchiness. I always love the beginning of a new year. I don't make New Year's resolutions. What do they call that? Over in, is it over in Asia? A lot of people make videos of eating. They're called something, I can't remember. And if it's not Asia, I'm sorry, but I thought that's what it was. Anyway, I always love the start of a new year. And I'm always so hopeful, and I bit the inside of my mouth so bad the other night. So if it sounds like I'm lisping, I am. I am so hoping and praying that this is going to be a better year. I just missed that light. So many things in our country. And, oh, I don't know if I put the video out or not. Here's the thing. I'll make a bunch of videos. And then, I'm either too lazy, which could be it, but hopefully that's not always why. Sometimes, where did I do with my thing? Oh, there it is. Best clips in the world. Oh, there's the light. And then I forget to put them out. It's so stupid. I think I have like 4, maybe, that I haven't put out. But I think I did tell you, try not to have any crumbs hanging off me. I told y'all in one of them that our homeless people seem to be back. And there's this lady, y'all, she drives a big, I couldn't drive that thing. She drives a big, did I just spit on myself? Oh well, better me than you. A big RV. It's one of those long, those long things. And when I went over the other night, they have no guest parking, y'all. You know that. You've heard me complain about that before. So I'm parked back here in the back 40. They all have numbers on them, but there's never, hardly ever anybody parked back here. So I hope I don't get towed. But there's a lady, she's like, I think 62. I was talking to this gentleman, and he was telling me about her, and he said he bought this rig from some guy, and he really screwed her over on it. And I hate to say this, y'all, but I've kind of experienced she's a woman, I'm going to take advantage of her, especially where your vehicles are concerned. It's like if you go into a mechanic shop, they get dollar signs in their eyes until your husband comes walking in behind you, or your boyfriend. I did my own. I did my own stuff. My men they didn't do that. Well, my second husband was a mechanic, but anyway, this gentleman is from Virginia. Now, how I got out here, I don't know. But he was telling me about this lady, and he said her engine is about to throw a rod. Well, if you know anything about mechanics, that is not a good thing. That means a new engine. And they have to move every 72 hours. That's the law. She's parked in that parking lot over there where I showed y'all before, where I used to go over there and take food and stuff. I have some stuff here for them that I want to take by. Just, sanitary stuff, like paper towels and some toilet paper and some soap and some rags and some laundry detergent. In fact, I've got a big old change purse in here somewhere, and I do want to be a good steward with my money. And so if they want to wash some clothes, I'll be happy. There's a little laundromat right there. I will go in there and start their washers up for them. Even if I had won the lottery, which I haven't played yet, hello, then I wouldn't, are you kidding me? Even if I did the research and I looked to see how much a replacement engine for that vehicle would cost, I would have to be an escapee out of the loony bin to give anybody that kind of money. And really, y'all, if she had like this guardian angel come down, he would not give her money for a new engine either. I have no idea what it would cost. I'm sure it would be well over $1,000. And then you got to have somebody put it in. This guy says he's a mechanic. He could do it. Where is he going to replace an engine? Where is he going to get his hands on a come-along? Where is he going to get his hands on all the tools he would need? No. I would just sell the one she's got for parts or whatever and get her a smaller, even if it was a camper van like I had with Tank, it would be better. I can't even imagine how much it costs for gas for that thing. I just can't imagine. So y'all, please pray for this lady. I don't know her name. I think he said he named her rig Daisy. I don't know. It was dark, and I had my mask on. He didn't have one on, so I was staying far back. When I go back over there, though, I have a couple of new masks left. Thank you, Ann. And I am going to give it to whoever. I would like to get with the lady herself and see, what size she is. What does she need? Does she need a blanket? I have my little propane tank, y'all, that Ford Van Man and his wife sent me when I was at the first RTR. And it's just sitting there in my shed, and I'm thinking, maybe she could use that. It's getting cold here, y'all. Not anything like most of you are experiencing, but I mean, it's pretty darn cold. It was, I don't even know, low 40s in the cottage this morning. So I'm glad that she has at least an inside place to sleep. But y'all, I don't know what's going to happen if she can't move that thing down the road and then come back in a few days. The guy said, I'm afraid to drive it, but they're going to have to, because they will get towed. She'll get towed. She'll never be able to afford the impound fees, and it probably won't even be drivable. So y'all pray for this lady, okay? I have not met her yet, and I don't know exactly what she needs. I'm sure she needs money, but I'll just give her what I can gather up. And now, for the most part, at least they all the homeless people can get food stamps. Now, without a vehicle, you can't drive up to the drive-through window and order. And there's a lot of places now that take the EBT card. So you have to know somebody that can go through the drive-through for you. The food is expensive. I have a bunch of water back here still too. I've probably got like 10 or 15 bottles of water. What was I saying? It's more expensive. I don't know if she has any way, in that trailer to cook anything, but I bought some. I've got little cans of beans and weenies and baked beans and some spoons and just whatever I could gather up that I thought they might be able to use. I don't know, y'all. When you see it, you have to do something about it. You do. You have to do something. So, yeah, that's what I'm up to. Well, actually, I'm at Terry and Lou's. Those two fight like cats and dogs. Hey, I told Terry, if you run her off, you're going to regret it. And I told her, don't argue with him. She's very at least when I have been there, it's constant talk about food and what's bad for you and what you can't eat and you can't have any of this. Yes, his sugar is high, y'all. I think when the nurse was there last week, she tested his sugar and it was like 400. Now that is ridiculous. But Lou's been there for, I don't know, 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And she told me in the very beginning she had diabetes and she beat it because of her diet. So I don't know what. Anyway, she called me and said that he was being a jerk and he didn't want what she was fixing him and he wanted to eat macaroni and cheese and all this stuff. I said, Lou, you are probably the younger and the more grown up of the two of you. But it takes two to argue. So if you would not argue, just tell him, okay, eat what you want. I got the number for the ambulance right up here. I try to talk to Terry about stuff and say, maybe you should, or we could get this for you to eat, or blah, blah, blah. But it's more like a suggestion thing. I think so. Jerry said that I'm the same way with Terry. And if I am, I don't know why he always takes it from me, but he just doesn't handle it from someone else. But anyway, I sure hope she doesn't leave, because if she does, I don't know what he's going to do. He'll have to go to a nursing home or something. So pray about that too, would you? I'm trying to stay out of their stuff and let them just work it out. I told Terry, I said, if she's on your case too much, tell her just to back off a little bit. Talk to each other. Don't fight. That's what I love about being single. Jerry and I get into it sometimes. We don't really fight. It's just we don't agree, or he loves to ask questions. Well, what did she say? Blah, blah, blah. Is that all she said? There has to be something else. That can't be all of it. Did you find out about blah, blah, blah? Well, you have to ask questions. You have to have the whole story. I'm just like, good Lord. You go ask the questions. You find out. You figure it out. But he wears me out sometimes, y'all. But anyway, the other day, I don't know what we were doing. I have a hard time with everything, y'all. I mean, signing Terry up for Medi-Cal, it's not as easy as it sounds, because he has a Medicare Advantage plan. So it appears that he has to, first of all, he's going to have to sign a paper or do it verbally, that it's okay for me to do this stuff for him. And he has to, I think, get off the Advantage plan and just have plain Medicare, and then apply for the Medi-Cal, which he will qualify for according to their stuff. I think it's like almost 18,000 a year you can make, and you can qualify for it, at least here in California. But anyway, y'all, that's all that's going on with Debrajoy. A whole lot of not very much. So I love y'all, and I am hoping, I am praying I'm trying to be optimistic about this coming year, but it is so difficult when you see all these stupid people. Yeah, I am calling people stupid. They're not ignorant because they know about the virus. They showed pictures the other night of people out partying on New Year's Eve, and guess whose big old face was right in front? One of the Trump kids. They set such a good example for America. I would not be sad if he got it, and he got it bad. But he has access to the very best of everything. But y'all, we just have to continue, the responsible people, to be very careful. And I am being very careful. In fact, I told y'all, I'm wearing the heavier duty mask in the parking lot, in the building. It is so sad. Stephanie said that she got into a big fight with her sister. She has a twin sister, y'all, about the virus. And her sister is one of those folks that says it's not the virus, it's the flu. Do you know how stupid that is? If it were just the flu, all these people would not be dying. We've been through a lot of bad flu seasons, but our hospitals were not filling up to capacity. It is so different. And now we have that other strain, and they've had 3 or 4 outbreaks of it here in California. So, and they say that it's not any more serious, I think, not any more lethal, but it spreads much easier. They're saying 70% faster. Okay, say they're exaggerating that. A lot of people say there's not that many people that have died from this virus. They're counting everybody everywhere that's died of anything. Even if they were doing that, the numbers are still unbelievable. They're just unbelievable. So let's say that they're stretching that and it doesn't spread 70% faster. What if it's only 50% faster or 30% faster? Sometimes I wonder, y'all, is this the end of the world? Is this, ooh, I did not want to have to live through that, I'm telling you. So, everybody, it is so hard, and I know it is hard. And I don't get close to Leo and Maria. She just had her knee surgery. She's doing really good. And Jerry's mom is doing good. Just keep praying for Joan, okay? She's importante to me and other people. But y'all, I don't care. It's horrible beyond belief. And what is going to happen to all of our healthcare workers? One nurse said, the only way we're having room for new patients is the ones that are already here are dying. I don't know how they do it, y'all. They're going to have PTSD so bad. I mean, they can't even turn around in the hospitals. And people are just dying and dying and dying. No one to hold their hand, no one to kiss their forehead. I got to do that for my mom. Nobody. And not only are they practicing medicine, they're being caregivers and they're being the only thing they have even close to family are those doctors and nurses and aides and custodians and whoever they are. They are suffering so much right now. And with, when this thing finally gets under control, and I pray that it is going to, that they are going to be able, I don't know, y'all. I don't think I'm strong enough. I don't think I could ever. My mother's the only person that I have ever seen die. And that was traumatizing enough. I can't imagine it just seeing it every single day, and not just one person, but many. So, y'all, we really need to pray for them. I'm going to write a letter to our hospital, and maybe I'll take it around in my little neighborhood and see if I can get some people to sign it and mail it to them. I'm going to have Jerry research it and see what's going on at our hospital, Tri-City. Maybe if we all could just do something like that, just write a letter. It doesn't matter if anyone else signs it, just you. And tell them how much you appreciate that you are not there with them, but you appreciate them for what they're doing and what they are going through. I cannot imagine it, y'all. I just can't. Anyway, I don't know what's wrong with me. Menopause. So, I got to get up there. I brought my smoothie maker, and I told Terry that we would have a smoothie together this afternoon, and then I need to get back to the cottage. Oh, it's telling me I have to shut up or it's going to cut me off. I love y'all. Do something fun today. I was outside in the yard with Lily, and that was a lot of fun. And please be safe, okay? I'll talk to y'all later. Bye now.